Hey everybody, welcome in. This is Shaka from Shaka Reacts. We are going to be checking out another music video today. For those of you that don't know, I am a music teacher with 20 plus years of experience in the industry, and we love to get into the nuances of music, both music that I know and music that I don't know. We love to check out all sorts of different things here on this channel. With that being said, today we are going to be checking out kind of a repeat performer, not a performance. I am not familiar with this performance, but we are going to be checking out Lorna Shore. Some incredible vocals from Lorna Shore. If you guys want to see some crazy stuff, stay tuned. Today specifically, though, we're going to be checking out Pain Remains 1. So I think this is a multi-movement piece, if I'm understanding correctly. And this is specifically Dancing Like Flames, the first movement, I'm assuming. So super excited to see not only what this is like, but then also the future remaining movements of this song in particular. With that being said, everybody, let's get into it. Oops, my fault. Take two. This sounds like Madonna's Like a Virgin. The chord progression. Like I can hear it over top of this. I think it's Like a Virgin. Say a Little Prayer. Those are the lyrics I'm thinking of. Sorry. All of you are yelling at me right now because you're like, how dare you? I'm sorry. I hear that chord progression. Sorry. All right, I'll focus it. I'll focus it now. Not Like a Virgin. Definitely not Madonna. I love so we've got kind of two main sections. Or it's crazy as this sounds for this kind of a song. We've got our verse and our chorus, essentially. The verse section, which we just heard, I'm going to call it the verse section because that's, in my mind, that's kind of the development section. That's where we're developing the music, so to speak. Versus the chorus section. I love the chorus section in particular. I'm going to focus in on that real quick. I love that. So the beginning of the song, the Madonna section, we'll call it, sounds just very serene and peaceful and calm. And then we hear the strong vocals that are being sung in kind of a, I'll call it a halftime feel. So it's not a super intense fast 4 feel. It's much more broad and just like a scream, essentially, is what it is. Like they're screaming out pain. But then the instruments underneath all of that are just playing with this insane intensity of speed and notes. And those 3 layers are so cool when put together. Like we just have the boom, boom, beam, boom section going on from the Madonna section to this section with the screamo rage and power, and then also that third section of the section, super fast notes. It's almost like, so the way I envision this and the way that I like it so much is it feels like it's taking 3 separate emotions that you feel and expressing them all at once. So you have that calm, cathartic feel after you've let out all of that pain. You have the initial just screaming all of it out, just letting all of that pain and all of that pressure flow out of you. And then you have what I would call kind of the tense moment, the tense part that's really getting to you with the just fast fusion of notes and speed and rhythm. It's just cool. It feels like it's almost all 3 layers of an emotional journey that you would go through when dealing with something that's really, really painful. So I don't know whether that's intentional or not on their part, but kudos to them for nailing that feel, if you will, in the way that they've orchestrated their song. Just really, really cool. I did not plan on talking that long. I'm sorry, guys. I just kind of got in the moment. All right, let's keep going. Man, when he screams like that. I love this section. We got to rewind on that section, guys. I love that. It's a total juxtaposition of what we have before that. I also kind of appreciate. I didn't know what the story was going into this at all, but I'm intrigued because we're seeing kind of 3 main visual aspects of this as well. We're seeing the love section, the happy section when they're together. We're seeing the I'll call it the depression section where kind of what we're seeing on screen right now, where the immediate aftermath of death has happened. And then we're seeing more of the visuals of the anger and the resentment and things like that. We're seeing that more with the band when they're playing. It's intriguing to me as I listen to this to ask, what are you drawn to as a listener? Do you tend to focus in on the drum, the guitar, the bass playing just that anger, that rage section? Are you more drawn towards the singer, who I would consider to be more like that depression section? They're dealing with just raw sadness and grief. I would call that a grief section, probably is the better way to call that. Or are you drawn more towards Like that high pitched part that's like we heard at the very beginning, just that simple floating melodic section that's the peaceful section. Like, I'm intrigued to hear what you guys as listeners are drawn to. I know for me, I'm not drawn as much to the rage section, we'll call it, which is the instruments. I'm drawn more towards the peaceful section. I'm drawn more towards that happy, light, floating, feely section. Even like as I listen to it, I'm feeling it more in a 2. I'm not feeling it in a 4. So like, I'm just intrigued. Let me know in the comments, guys, what is your ear drawn to, and does that reflect your state of mind, or is that just a reflection of what you are as a listener? I'm intrigued. All right, let's keep going, everybody. Actually, sorry, I wanted to rewind because I loved this section so much. It's so different than anything that we had before. Love it. It's cool. It makes me feel that's so as a bridge section, which is essentially what that is. Typically, bridges, I mean, they connect to the coda, essentially. They connect to the ending of the song. But I feel like from a story, theatrical, thematic standpoint here, that section, I love that they play it in a more halftime feel because it adds levity to it. It's like so before that, you've been dealing with all of these emotions and you're going through the thick of it. And then that bridge acts as kind of your come through the tunnel to the light moment, where you're finally coming through the resolution of dealing with all of those emotions and feelings. And it's just it's a cool, uplifting section. It's different than a bridge typically is. Usually a bridge is more developmental. It's got more to it. It's got more things, and it's leading you to something. And not that this section is not, but this is a more uplifting bridge. Just very different than what I'm used to hearing in music. So they're really cool.
Take what is left of my life before you go. Show me what it's like to finally know the face behind the silhouette in this world I made to be infinite, but within the expanse I finally see a world without you as it meant for me. Where do you go when I close my
Great fill there.
eyes? What do you see? Looking back at me. Am I just a ghost, just like you? Caught between the stars and you, intertwining no longer.
That is not how I expected that to end. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. So as I was listening to the coda, so when we got to the quiet, reflective scene here, maybe not there. Was it here? Nope. Here. Yeah, just before that. This section. So when we were in this section, I couldn't help but think, I was like, okay, how are they going to end this? Because the coda obviously was very developmental. It felt like a resolution of dealing with our emotions, kind of an idea. I anticipated the ending being the way we started, ending with just that high-pitched melodic part, sense of peace. Not so. Not so at all. I loved that they just drop you off the cliff. It's almost like a write your own ending kind of book, if you will, where it's, what prevailing emotion is going to come out on top. And we get to the end and they don't tell you. They let you decide. like, how are you going to end your story? How are you going to deal with that emotional response? Now, obviously, I know that this is just the first movement of 3, so they're going to continue with that story and or resolution, I'm assuming, in the upcoming movements that we have here. But I really, really loved their approach to how they wrote the song with this, as well as just the pure emotional connection into the music. It's just really well done. Really well done, guys. If you want to check out more of the content we've got here, make sure you guys check out this playlist and make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss any more content that we've got coming out in the future. Catch you next time, everybody.